All right, Pro Football Focus ranks y'all boy, y'all left tackle for the Detroit Lions. Taylor Decker as the 23rd best tackle regardless of position, right or left tackle. 23rd best in the National Football League. He is ranked as the 10th best left tackle in the National Football League, right behind Larry Tunsil, who at 9, who was the highest paid tackle in the league, which he didn't deserve that coming from Miami. But hey, Sean Watson still got toe up last night on his watch, or last season. But hey, let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Y'all know how I feel about Taylor Decker. I don't like him. Didn't like Jeff Backus at all. Didn't like Riley Reiff. And they basically said that, he is an above average left tackle, right? They said he posts above average passing grades, and he posts, non-negative run blocking grades. And that's not good enough. When people talk about Matthew Stafford not, having a run game or not, whatever he don't have, the organization, the system, the coaching, the guidance, the offensive coordinator, whatever it may be, the good training staff to wrap his ankles the right way. What people don't understand is this: to a quarterback, this is how it goes. The left tackle is very important. You know what I'm saying? Then you're probably looking at a back, a pass catcher. But it's usually when you get up in the top 5, and I know I'm kind of recycling and saying this over and over again, but everybody don't watch my videos. When you get up in the top 5 of the draft, it's either a quarterback, a left tackle, or somebody get after pass rusher. A la Reggie White, a la Lawrence Taylor, somebody like that. Now, you do have such situations where Barry Sanders, Deion Sanders, you have special dudes at other positions you can't pass up. Calvin Johnson. But usually when you get up that high, you're really looking for, I gotta crack my neck, injury. You're really looking for those 3 things. And, one of the things that's escaped Matthew Stafford was a dominant center. Dominic Raiola was known for getting blown back into his lap, not being able to push forward and create run lanes. He had one good season with the Lions at the end of his career. I think it was the second before last. He bulked up. Then the next season, he just, it just fell apart. So then they replaced him with Travis Swanson, Graham Glasgow. They was pretty much above average. Well, at least Graham Glasgow was above average center. But then they really moved the needle with a big, strong center in Frank Ragnow, which I think potentially could be the best center in football. Now, the left tackle position, the Lions have devalued that position. Okay, with Jeff Backus, with Riley Reiff, it's just been a position that they don't value as much. They value a receiver more than they value left tackle. I mean, we just show you over the grand scheme of things. Brett Perriman, Herman Moore, Johnny Morton, Jermaine Crowell, who we talked about in Forgotten Lions episode, Roy Williams, you know what I'm saying? Calvin Johnson, Mike Williams. They value receivers more than they value important position groups. And one of the things that Matthew Stafford has never had was an elite left tackle. He's never had an elite left tackle. And people don't understand that's the blind side. Did y'all forget, Jeff Backus still in his 2-point stands? And Julius Pepper at Soldier Field laying on Matthew Stafford the second year and knocking him out for a while. That was the Calvin Johnson catch game. Rule catch game. But they came up with that rule. Matthew Stafford has never had a run game. And it's no surprise he hadn't had a run game because he ain't never had a special left tackle. He just got a special center in the twilight of his career. You gotta have that blind side blocker. That left tackle got to be dual. He got to be a good run blocker, good pass backer. He got to be athletic. And Taylor Decker is pedestrian. You want to know why the Lions can't run the ball? You want to know why the Lions don't have success as far as keeping Matthew Stafford clean in the pocket a lot of the time? It's because he's pedestrian. Remember, Chris Spielman called him out a couple years ago, tipping plays. Taylor Decker had a good rookie year. He was drafted 16 overall in 2016, but he's stiff. And the sad thing about it is he can't play right tackle neither. People say, "Oh, we drafted left tackle and put Taylor Decker on right." He don't run block good enough. Usually the right tackle for an orthodox right-handed quarterback, the right tackle was the run side. He the anchor side. The left tackle was supposed to be doing everything good. And, Taylor Decker, like I said before, Pro Football Focus proved my point. He's an above average tackle. And that's not good enough for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford with a back injury. Matthew Stafford for taking all the knick-knack, paddywhacks, and taking all the abuse from the media, taking the abuse physically on the field. He deserves a star at left tackle. He deserved one of those tackles in the draft this year. He did. You know, and that's why the Lions can't run the ball. Not because they lack the guard play, you know, or they lack the offensive coordinator. They lack the center in the left tackle position for a long time. They got the center right. Now it's time to lock in that left tackle, you know. Until they do that, their run game probably ain't going to never get together. And Decker was making strides his first year until he injured his shoulder. And after that, he not athletic. He just big, strong, and gumpy. Above average is not good enough for 11th year quarterback. They need better. But, you know, of all, you know, he got extension coming up. Would I extend him? Absolutely not. I would have been had his replacement and ready to take over. That's just my opinion. But Bob Quinn has sucked at evaluating offensive linemen. Let's keep it real. He took a crapshoot on TJ Lang. Okay. He brought Rick Wagner here. Terrible. Dow, Wiggins, terrible. Graham Glasgow, I thought they should have kept him. They didn't, so he gone. I thought he was a good pick. So at this point, you know, Big V, Jonah Jackson, Stenberg, Wiggins, Dow, Ragnow, and Decker some of them got to get the job done this year. They got to get the job done this year. And there's no two ways around it. Usually when the money on the line, you get the best out of a player. You get the best out of them. So if that holds true for I'm about to call this dude Ernie Sims, Jared Davis, Taylor Decker, you should see the best years out of them this year. Davis is in tremendous amount of shape. I know Decker is going to come in tremendous amount of shape, but he's just not going to cut the cake here. He's pedestrian. He's above average. Not like great, good. He's above average. He's not worth the $11 million he getting this year, and I'm just keeping it funky. Keeping it 100. I watch him play, and I'm like, man, he ain't that guy. Stiff. Get dominated by the better left tackles in the league. Linemen in the league. Defensive end, offensive line, outside linebackers, but you know, people want to believe this facade. 23rd best tackle in the league, regardless right or left. 10th best left tackle in the league. You understand it's only It's 64 tackles in the league. And you 23rd best at left tackle? Like, okay. I don't think he that good. You know, just me and personally. But you going off Pro Football Focus. Pro Football Focus is as about accurate as Madden. Show me the Pro Football Focus people who grade these grades. And I guarantee you they look like the Madden people. Computer nerds who never took off, never played football, never was good at football, never spatted up, never put the pads on, never lined up and bang. And these people you giving your opinion to. Same thing with NBA with the deep analytics. The plus minus is geek shit. At its essence, at its true form, basketball is basketball. Care about no deep analytics unless I'm playing daily fantasy sports. I can care less. Can you play or can't you play? I'm telling you, Pro Football Focus, they is about accurate as Madden ratings. Don't believe them. But I do believe my own eyes, and Taylor Decker ain't shit. I'm just going to keep it 100. They need to get them a left tackle expeditiously in there. But when the money on the line, maybe you have a good year this year, maybe you don't. I mean, the Kansas City Chiefs don't have the greatest tackle in the world, Eric Fisher. You know, he's solid. He get the job done. You know, he's solid, but he ain't the greatest. You know, Tom Brady ain't played with the greatest left tackles in the world, but you're talking about two of the best quarterbacks to play in our generation, and Tom Brady and a couple other generations, and Patrick Mahomes. When you talk about other quarterbacks, man, you got to have that left tackle there. Bakhtari for the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? Russell Wilson is a different breed. Tyron Smith for the Dallas Cowboys. You know, for years it was Jason Peters for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, you need that. You know, I think the Lions need that left tackle. I think if they're able to get the left tackle down, they got the center down pack, and they can get something from Big V at the right tackle, I think you see an improvement. But maybe Decker played good this year, but I just don't think above average is good enough for, you know, our quarterback, Matthew Stafford. I think he had average, really below average with Raiola and Backus for years, and they never upgraded those positions till now for Ragnar. They need to upgrade it with Taylor Decker. He's about the same as Riley Reef. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think. But Pro Football Focus, they say he the 23rd best left or right tackle, regardless of position at tackle, and the 10th best left tackle in the league. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. I'll be somebody who edging their grass. I don't even know what side of my basement I'm on at this point. But I appreciate the love, support. Check out our Detroit Lions Talk playlist, man. I appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. We gone.